Hello, Malik Currington here, the Family Budget Fisherman. I want to thank you once again for tuning in to the channel and watching this particular video. As you can see by the thumbnail and by the description of the video, I got my very first Tacklewarehouse order. And I only paid $90 and a little bit of change. I think it was like 50 cents or something like that. But I paid $90 for an order that was $194 if I had to pay for everything in full price. And I did not make this order during the Black Friday sale. I know a lot of people were getting 20% off and 30% off, but if you calculate mine, we're talking closer to over 50% off. $90 for $194. That's way over 50% off, and I'll tell you how I did it. I won't give you a whole bunch of details, but just suffice it to say, I think I told you all just like I did. I looked at, I bought everything that I could in this box is on sale for a deep discount. And then I bought the gift card first and shopped with the gift card for an extra 10% off of everything that's in that box. So without further ado, let's grab this box and get started and see what kind of things I bought. All right. I do love the indiscreet. I mean, you don't know that this is a Tacklewarehouse box. I think that's very interesting. You just don't know. Uh-oh. There we go. So we open up here, and like everybody else, when you see unboxings from Tacklewarehouse, they want to give you, Tacklewarehouse sticker. I think that's kind of cool. A little Tacklewarehouse sticker. Now, there are a lot of things that I bought in multiples because the product was so good. It was such a great deal that I actually bought the product in multiples. So a lot of items here I got because the deal was so incredibly good. So let me start off. So I got, this item is, this is a Lucky Strike hard bait, diving bait. And I think this dives to 6 feet. This is a 3/8 ounce. And this is called Georgia's Secret Deep Smoothie. This is an American original. It's a deeper diving. I think it dives to about 6 or 8 feet. Then I got the Bill Lewis. I think this is the Mark Daniels Jr. Signature Series diving plug. This is that new crankbait that has that square bill on it. This is it doesn't say a whole lot. It's the SB57, and it has some good mustache hooks on it. But like I said, it's a Mark Daniels Jr. Signature Series crankbait. Do I have any more? Oh, yes, I do. And this is a Boyd Duckett Signature Series crankbait. Well, Boyd Duckett is he owns his company, so he sells a lot of these. And I got one of those. Here is another Mark Daniels Jr. Signature Series crankbait. Now, once again, a lot of these you've seen. I got some Kitech baits. Okay. This is the Easy Shaker 5.5 inch Easy Shaker. Oh yeah. And let's see, what did I pay for the Boyd Duckett? Now, here's the interesting thing. For the Boyd Duckett crankbait, I paid $2.99 for it. The regular price of it is $7.99. The Mark Daniels Jr. brand, square bills, they're $8.99 retail. I paid $6.29 for those. Just wanted to make mention of that. But I did get some other stuff. I will go back to, here's some more Easy Shakers, a different color. I like that color, Easy Shaker. And then Lunker City has their originals there. And these are 4.5-inch long. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. This is a Lucky Craft diving plug. I think it dives about 8 feet, maybe even 12. Let's see. What does it say here? The depth, it dives to 12 feet. Yeah. Yeah, this one dives to 12 feet. Thought I had gotten all those out. Here's some more by Lunker City. This is the same as the one that I just showed you a moment ago. Just a different, the Ripster, 4.5 inches, different color. I like that color. Here's another Kitech. This is the 3.5-inch Kitech. And just so that you know, with these Kitech worms, when presented the right way, you can catch some really big crappie, as well as catch bass with these multiple numbers of bass. Here's another one for you right there. And then another hard bait. This is another one that dives 8 to 12 feet. And this color is Smoothie Lime Shad. Here's a couple of Z-Man Power Finesse blades. And these are 3/8 ounces, each one of these. And these look like the Signature Series. Oh, Luke Clawson. Everybody knows Luke Clawson. And I got two colors here, the blue herring and the greenback shad. Okay. All right. Let me put some over here on this side here. Here is a pro casting series by Phoenix Baits. And I have to say, just on an aside, I am becoming very impressed with Phoenix Baits. I think as since Black Friday, what it seems to me is that Phoenix Baits, or in Phoenix, including their rods, 13 Fishing, 6 Cents, and Daiwa are emerging as some of my real favorite companies that are in this business. For a long time, I was a pure fishing, ugly stick. That was my thing. But getting out and about, those are really some great performing rods, and they really do a good job on those baits. So I had to mention that as I was finishing up here. I got some more baits here. This is Lunker City again. And like I said, a lot of this stuff, it was on sale past Black Friday. Almost all of it was at least 30% off. Like these Ripsters, they were priced at $3.14. And where are they on here? They are, I got them for, they were $4.49. I got them for $3.14, just as another example. Then, here's another jig by Phoenix Baits. Once again, Phoenix Baits is doing it again. I've never thrown a Phoenix Baits lures, and I just got into, matter of fact, I just got into Phoenix Baits. So I am, like I said, I'm really starting to enjoy them. Here is another Easy Shaker 5.5 by Kitech. And this is an interesting color here. This is a, what is this color called? Sexy shad, but it doesn't look like the other sexy shads. It's not as blue and not as, what is it, blue and green as other sexy shads are. It's a different kind of, or color of sexy shad. I guess that's their version of it. So then I bought a lot, I repeat, a lot of the Trapper Keeper hooks. I love Trapper Keeper, the Trapper tackle. Unfortunately, they are going or have gone out of business or are going out of business because of our situation with China and the manufacturing costs have gone up to a point where I guess they can't maintain business. But this was the best hook of ICAST back in 2017. And I bought an enormous amount of them. I bought the offset gap wide hooks. I got the drop shot hooks. I got the all-purpose hooks. Oh yeah, as you can see there, these are drop shot hooks. That's a drop shot hook there. That's a number 6. I got some small ones and I got larger ones. These are offset wide gap hooks right there. When I got them, they were 99 cents a package. They are now on Tacklewarehouse at $177. Now I'm going to show you just briefly. Where are you? Here's my bass hooks. When I was buying them a long time ago, I was buying the big ones here. I bought them when you had to pay several dollars for a pack. This is an empty pack. I don't know why that's there, but right behind it is a pack that's not opened yet. So I had a small investment in the Trapper hooks already, and I'm very impressed with them. I hope that they don't really lose everything, but you know, that's business for you in this era that we're living in. So I got how many packs here? Because they were, in terms of price, they were all the same, but I got a combination of drop shot hooks, bait hooks, offset hooks, and wide gap offset hooks, and of different sizes and colors. And I bought how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 packs. Now, all 16 of these packs, if I were to have purchased them, these packs alone would have cost me $71 had I bought them alone. And then, because each pack was $4.49, I got them for 99 cents each. I think that was a pretty good deal. Now, lastly, and I brought this up, I'm bringing this up lastly on purpose. There is one of the subscribers to this channel, and I had a little bit of a conversation about snaps. And my mentioning that I use snaps. I use snaps religiously. And I know very few people who use them as much as I do. I am going to be recording a terminal tackle outline as to what do I do? How do I set up my fishing lines, how do I set up my rigs in terms of the terminal tackle side? And I'm going to get a chance to show you that. And I use snaps, and I'll tell you why I use snaps, and I'll tell you, how you can get snaps. A lot of times people purchase snaps, and the snaps will fail on them. I rarely fail. My snaps rarely fail, but they rarely fail because of the kind I get and how I shop for them. And I will explain that in more detail. Let's just say Right now, these are some Nishine Allure Works snaps, okay? These are very, very tiny snaps. They're very small snaps. Now, this one right here, these small snaps, this one has a rated break strength of 26 pounds. This one is a little bit bigger, and they have a rated break strength of 55 pounds. So it's going to take a lot for these to fail. Now, you have to check your lures, your line and all that like you normally do. But suffice it to say, those snaps, I'll tell you, because of my fishing style, they are a blessing. If I were to have to retie every time and make changes on that level, I'd spend a lot of my time on the boat retying. Remember, as much as I walk out between 9 and 11 rods. Most fishermen, look at it in terms of your tournament fishermen. Tournament fishermen have as many as 15, maybe sometimes 20 rods. And at the elite level, they may have 30 rods between what's in their rod lockers and what's on their deck. So they can swap back and forth real quickly because they have rigged all those rods to do exactly that. They've rigged certain baits on there, so they don't have to do as much retying either. Well, I don't have as many rods, so that means I'm not doing as much. I'd be doing more retying. I'll explain that in more detail in that terminal tackle video. But I want for you to just know that you can purchase a lot of equipment if you plan it right. If you take advantage of the sales, you may not be able to buy whatever it is that you want at that moment. You know, if you take a look at the most recent videos that I have with the fishing reels, I couldn't buy them when they first came out. I had to plan that so that I could take advantage of that purchase within my family's budget. But it happened. So now I have them. Same thing with this purchase, and the same thing with purchases going forward. If you plan it right, you don't have to spend, a good portion of your family's budget trying to buy all of this equipment. But what you can do is make sure that within the planning of your family's budget, that you are pursuing your personal best. I'll see you next time. Have a great time out on the water. I'll see you soon.